Hi there, this is Tina from tinaheals.com, and today I'm talking about esoteric astrology. When you are not interested in knowing just about your personality, when you are fed up of reading horoscope after horoscope, and you want to explore something deep within you, when you want to look really as to who you are, and you want to look at deep questions, like why are you here, what's your soul's journey, what is its karma, what are the vibrations that you've come with, how to work with that vibration, then you turn to esoteric astrology. All right. Now, if you go by your ascendant and your moon sign. So if you have your moon or your ascendant in Scorpio, then this is your video. But remember that in the esoteric astrology tradition, your moon sign actually is your life's greatest challenge. And this challenge starts surfacing after 35. So as you grow older, you have to look at your moon sign and its energies, its ruler, its rays, and then piece together the story of how you can evolve from lower vibration to higher vibration, because this will be your greatest challenge. So Scorpio Moon, you're anyway very deep, very profound. You can be violently angry. You can be prone to tremendous stubbornness and very many things. So get straight to it and face them headlong. Scorpio is a dark phase because it's again it's water firstly, and it's the eighth house. So it has to do with things that are deep and dark, like death. Okay, darkness does not necessarily mean evil. Please understand that. Okay, when we talk about dark in esoterica, we don't refer to evil. So Scorpio is the valley experience, okay, and it's dark because it deals with death, it deals with rebirth, it deals with taxes, it deals with sexuality. This is the sign that rules sexuality. Now, previously there used to be 10 signs of the zodiac, and then Virgo and Scorpio were fused into one. Okay, so thereby we have a tremendous connection going on with Virgo and Scorpio. They're very sexual energies. But of course, they were broken up, and Libra was introduced as the midpoint of the zodiac. And then we have the rest. So Scorpio is again in Libra. I told you the soul craves for a reversal of karma and wants to lead a more spiritual life. Okay, so now in Scorpio, everything becomes profound. Okay, and Scorpio Moon can be very conflicted because Scorpio has such deep emotions, and Moon is all about emotions, so too much of a good thing. Okay, it could be like floodgates bursting, so remember that. Scorpio is a sign of discipleship, and it is the sign of test. Okay, it is not an easy energy to work with. You know that if you're Scorpio, but it is a point in the zodiac where tremendous spiritual growth can be achieved. Okay, now it's a sign of discipleship. Okay, and discipleship that is demonstrated through the transference of the shadow. So transformation of the shadow. Okay, you have to transmute that shadow into pure alchemy of being, right? So the process is transforming lower into higher by recognizing duality. Everything is dualistic in this world. Okay, so Scorpio also has three archetypes: the scorpion, then the eagle, and then the phoenix resurrecting from the ashes. Okay, now with Scorpio, you have to understand that it's about going deep. It's going deep interior. Okay, so how willing are you to search for that shadow within? If you have a Scorpio ascendant, a Scorpio moon, you have to search for that shadow within. You have to jump within yourself. It's an internal jump. It's a sign of introversion, remember. It's a fixed sign. It can be very stubborn. Okay? Now, once you face that shadow, comes the atonement or the redemption. Okay, and finally, after redemption of the shadow, you resurrect as the phoenix. So in Scorpio, in psychology, you have the therapist and the client. With the Scorpio ascendant, you are the therapist and you are the client. Okay, it's a huge responsibility, but after all, it's a sign of discipleship. So it's when your soul starts to aspire for something, just something beyond the physical. Okay, it's a sign of the occult, the metaphysical, right? So you evolve through Scorpio faster than any sign. So don't beat yourself up if you have a Scorpio ascendant or a moon, because here, once you do the soul work, your progress is that much quicker. You go through the realms and you go through the domains of the spiritual world, the physical world, the etheric world, the causal world. You go through these domains quicker, and you keep transmuting the lower into higher, keep transmuting the lower into higher, and that's how you achieve discipleship. Okay, in Capricorn, this becomes full-blown initiation, but this is when the disciple takes the pledge, okay, I pledge to look into matters deep within. Okay, so Scorpio is a nocturnal sign, so anyway, things are not always visible. What you see is not what you get, because this sign is so complex that it's like it's got many layers and shades of meaning. All right, now the esoteric ruler is Mercury. The esoteric ruler of Aries is also Mercury, so immediately you see the linkage of Aries and Scorpio. They are also the signs that have to do with death. I told you, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, they're the three signs of death in esoteric astrology. Now, some also say that Mars rules Scorpio, but it's mostly accepted that the sole ruler of Scorpio is Mercury, linking it once again to the fire sign, cardinal fire sign of initiation, Aries. So you see how Aries initiates, and in Scorpio it dies. But through Aries, you die by fire. So it's a continuous progression of the soul, going through these different stages of growth and learning. And in Scorpio, the soul's most pronounced desire is the will to know more. What is a disciple? A disciple who renounces the physical world in search of new vistas, in search of new spiritual avenues. That's what Scorpio does, and that is the true meaning of the Scorpion, in fact. And it's about becoming the phoenix and resurrecting. It's about that resurrection. Hope you like that video as much as I like making it for you. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Visit my website, www.tinaisan.com.